Hello everyone, and welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking. Thank you so much for joining me here today, the 16th. It is the 16th of the month of August. My goodness, I've lost my days. I don't know what day it is with public holidays and so on and so forth, but I do know that we've got a new moon happening in the sign of Leo at 23 degrees, my dear friends. So if you've got anything in Leo or Aquarius or Taurus or Scorpio at those 23, from 20 degrees all the way up until 26 degrees of the fixed signs, if you've got your sun, your moon, a personal planet, an angle, so this new moon would be very important for you. Now, I've done the analysis on Patreon. We've spoken about this new moon, that it is conjoining with Black Moon Lilith, and it is in square, so in a difficult aspect to Uranus. So expect the unexpected, expect tower moments pertaining to this new moon. Remember, dear friends, a new moon can last up to 28 and a half days until the next new moon, which will be happening in Virgo on the 15th of September. So from now until then, anything goes. This new moon will be active, okay? So I am reading for you on the new moon in Leo. The messenger is here. I want to thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscriptions, and even your donations. Thank you, my darlings. Thank you. Any help, any support keeps this channel going. Let's see what's going on. And as Venus is still retrograde, Venus has conjoined with the sun. That Cazimi, that new Venus star point has been formed. So a new 8-year cycle has begun, dear friends. Now, what's interesting is that there's so much going on in Leo, and I want to wish you a happy birthday if you are celebrating your birthday. If you've had your birthday even up to a couple of days ago, it's a very important birthday with this Venus star point happening. Remember, anything Venusian, Venus, the goddess of love, peace, prosperity, manifestation, self-worth, fun, justice, all these things are Venus. So Juno, now the asteroid of commitment and marriage and contracts, has entered Leo as well. Black Moon Lilith, she asks for justice, she asks for fairness, she asks for equality. Four of Swords, someone's been going through some sort of a heartbreak, trying to heal a broken heart. There's been some sort of a disappointment. Four of Swords shows inaction, no action being taken. With so many retrogrades, it's understandable, but situations are returning from the past. Remember, we've got so many planets that are retrograding right now, and we do have really positive energies, though. Uranus is in very good aspect to Mars in Virgo and Taurus. The Virgo-Taurus areas of your chart are bringing sudden revelations, sudden grounding, but also materialistic goods, promises, new ideas that you're implementing, new age, technology. Where health is concerned, we're going to see a lot of things pertaining to Virgo as we're coming up to the Virgo season. But right now it's still Leo. Leo is the heart. Let's see what's going on. What does the messenger bring us today? And it is a Wednesday. I just realized, I thought it was the weekend. I thought it was Sunday yesterday, being a long weekend that we've had in Greece. But today is hump day. I think that we'll be doing the Twin Flame Soulmate reading tomorrow, my dear friends, as I've got a lot that I'm doing today. So do make sure you are subscribed, that you're notified. Many of you have pressed on the notification bell, but you may still not be receiving the notifications. So we'll be looking into love, especially tomorrow, with a twin flame soulmate reading. Anyway, I'm hoping for tomorrow. I may just change my mind and do it today. So make sure you're being notified. Make sure. I don't know if I'll have the time to do it today, but I will see. If not today, tomorrow, certainty. Okay? Dear Spirit, what's going on? 16th of August, a new moon in Leo. Right? New moon in Leo. What's going on in matters of heart? Because Leo is the heart. Leo is the ability to create, the inspiration, to create something, to give birth to something. What is the potential? What is the potential? The Chariot. Cancer. 5 of Coins. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. The Wheel of Fortune. Sagittarius. Possibly also Pisces, because the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and Jupiter does rule Pisces as well. Now Jupiter is in the sign of Taurus, in the sign of Venus, and Jupiter early September will be retrograding as well. Now we've got the moon here, right? The Chariot is the moon, it is Cancer, and this is a new moon in Leo, so it's sun and moon coming together, kissing, right? Creating a new seed. So set your intentions for, what is it that you're wanting to give birth to or create. Set your intentions, send your wishes out to Spirit, hopefully, if not within the month until the next new moon in Virgo, then until the full moon January, February of next year. That's a 6 months larger cycle, lunation cycle. So the Chariot, the 5 of Coins, and the Wheel of Fortune. So we go from a 7, we've got a 7 and a 5, both numbers of conflict, and then a 10, which turns into an ace. Right? But the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is divine timing. There's change here. So there's some form of change or a decision being made, someone taking charge of their life, taking their chariot to the changes that are necessary, the fated changes. It's all happening. Divine timing is at play here as well. This could also possibly speak to a change of homes, a change of residence, leaving a home, leaving a family because there's been no connection, right? Also downsizing a home for some of you, right? Because justice, the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, and Jupiter can speak to expansion or, if not expanding, then going the opposite. Because remember, Jupiter does expand on everything he touches. But, with the 5 of Pentacles here, this is not about expansion. This is about, financial issues, maybe some injustices pertaining to a home, someone's prosperity, their money, their securities. This could also be a change of homes, possible migrating, moving to another, could be another state, could be another country, to a foreign land, yes. Maybe there's been, this is like a miser card, right? It's a feeling of lack. 5 of Pentacles shows a beggar. So financial issues, but possibly also things changing here. Maybe divine timing is at play. Something is ending for something else to begin. Let's see what's going on. We've got a Tower moment. I did say that we are going to have Tower moments. This is Uranus. Logically, it is Mars, and Mars is in Virgo. And Virgo is all about the details and being slow and gradual, right? Being grounded, putting in extra effort. with Mercury there in Virgo next to Mars, they're connecting, right? Mercury, which does speak to it speaks to news, communication. It speaks to the details. It speaks to logic. Mars wants to move forward, but he needs to be gradual. He needs to be slow. So there can be some frustration. Anything to do with news, communication, anything to do with health matters as well. They could be emotional, psychological, physical health issues. Looking for answers, hoping for a change, going through a challenging time. But, Jupiter usually, even though he can expand on the feeling of negativity and, not having enough, financially feeling very repressed and a lack thereof. But this also speaks to our beliefs, and Jupiter is also a card of beliefs. Remember, Jupiter speaks to wisdom, philosophy, and religion. So what we believe. Now, Five of Pentacles usually shows two people that they may have great social differences, big age difference. You speak a different language. So these could be issues that we could be facing in particular areas of our life. But the Tower comes through, and this is Uranus being squared by this new moon. So a sudden change, a sudden revelation, a sudden aha moment. Yeah. What is this Tower about? There's the Four of Swords again. And we've got the Five of Swords. My goodness. The Four and the Five of Swords, that's 9 swords. Great challenges where this change, this sudden awakening, or this could speak to a rebellion as well. Something breaking down, something that was not built on solid ground. This could also speak to harsh thoughts. I mean, Four of Swords is nothing. We see this person either exhausted or taking no action at all. But what I see here is that someone's been taking time out. Now they're ready, the warrior, because Mars, right, is the warrior. Mars in Virgo has and is collecting information, is using strategic ways. This is strategy. Mars in Virgo is strategy. It's intelligence. It's gradual. It's someone that's needing to take their time. Or the sudden awakening comes. This could also be revelations through someone's dream state, or something that comes to them when they're in meditation, right? Now, Five of Swords, another 5. And 5s are very big challenges, especially the Five of Swords. This could be harsh words. This could be a sudden, aha, shocking moment of revelation. Five of Swords is usually someone who holds all the intelligence. They hold that know-how, that gift of the gab, and they can win over any situation, right? But this also can speak to legality, someone ready to face the music. I want to take a couple more cards on that Five of Swords. I will not leave you hanging like this. What's that about? And we've got a Queen of Coins, so Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. She is a mother. She could be a business owner. She could be a banker. She could be the mother. Of course, she is the minor arcana of the Empress. She's ready to fight. She's ready to fight for her freedom. Jupiter can speak to freedom. It can speak to intelligence. Uranus is also intelligence. This could also, for some of you, this is you battling with your higher self, not wanting to believe something. It's like you're receiving the messages from your higher self, and this could be an internal conflict. Right? Let's take another card, and we've got the Sun. So it looks like this new moon in Leo will take us through the fire, through heavy challenges, but we've got the gift of the wisdom, the intelligent mind, the know-how, the information, the details, the truth. All these things are on our side. Now, of course, swords can be double-edged swords, so it says it's not going to be easy. But the sun brings healing. The sun brings clarity, brings confidence. It brings the ability to create. It is the heart. It is reconciliation. It is some sort of a risk that's going to pay off. And we've got Sun Jupiter here. Beautiful. We've got Uranus. We've got Uranus, Mars, Jupiter, Sun, and the Moon. So this new moon is going to be quite an awakening new seed that we're all going through. This may have to do with our finances. Queen of Coins, she is the Queen of Earth, right? She speaks to manifestation and abundance, right? She's Mother Earth, she's Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is what provides to her children, but also if she's a mother, she needs to protect and provide for her loved ones. Of course, this could also be a financial challenge. Yes, may have to do with legalities. The sun, right? The sun is also romance. It's creativity. It's children. It's the inner child. But it's also a mother that, what she's creating. It could be a creative project. There's a lot of competition here. It could be a creative project, or that she's fighting for her children or for her loved ones, or for a position up on stage to be seen by the world. The sun is the spirit, right? The moon is our psyche. And remember, a new moon, we cannot see the new moon in the sky because the moon is too close to the sun, right? So give it a few days, 2-3 days, when we see the new moon glyph. You can send your wishes out to spirit. For some people believe that on the new moon we should, meditate and set our intentions. Others believe that when the new moon glyph is visible, then is the time to set your intentions. For me personally, I would say more so, even though we cannot see the moon, it's more when the moon is in the heart of the sun, right? Well, or in reflecting the sun. So on the new moon, because that's the full moon I was just talking about. The new moon is moon and sun conjunction, okay, when they come together. Nevertheless, it is the yin and the yang coming together. Even though it's not the moon, the chariot is Cancer, and Cancer is ruled by the moon. So the moon can also speak to humanity on a collective scale, right? To the people, to our country. We see lots of changes here, but there's a lot of challenges, a lot of cutting edge energies here with Uranus. And Uranus being in Taurus, it can speak to our securities, the banking system, our investments. Leo is our investments. At the end of the day, what we see here is the sun, and the sun is what brings the light. The sun is leadership. The sun is confidence. So there's something to do with leadership. And Leo is the leader. Let's see what's at the bottom here. We've got Temperance. So Archangel Michael is here, saying that it's all happening in divine timing. We're going through a healing process, personally as well as collectively. We've still got issues, though. We've still got issues. It's just that we need to not rush. We need to take our time, and when we're ready, take on the challenge, right? Because the Tower is challenging us. And remember that fixed signs are not having an easy time of it because they don't run with change and transmutation. We're coming into the Virgo season. Virgo is all about change and, transmuting and fitting into our environment. So it's like we're pushed to make the changes now, and we're being called to be slow and gradual, but we may be jolted into sudden changes. And I've spoken about this new moon that's going to be it's going to be activating an eclipse from last year. But we've spoken about this on Patreon. I don't want to make this too long, so let's see what's beneath Temperance. We've got the Four of Cups, and for me it's like missed opportunities. The Four of Cups, but also someone emotionally not being happy where they are, whether it's a home or a business, a family. Emotionally they're not happy, or there's been missed opportunities because of finances. Necessary changes. For me, the Tower moment is a challenging, but it's a necessary change. And I get that the yin, it's like the yin energy is being challenged to take action. Usually yin energy, so the feminine, is more recessive, but what I see here is that the feminine or the yin energy, whoever takes on that energy, is being pushed to take charge, to be more confident and to make the changes, right? We've all got the power within us. Let's see what's going on. We've got a marriage. We've got toil and labor. So this could be a contract, if not just a marriage. And we've got a gift. So very similar to the the three cards here. The marriage, a union or a contract, right? Where there's been challenges. The Five of Coins with the toil and labor are very similar. And then we've got the gift, which is the Wheel of Fate, Wheel of Fortune. So in actual fact, this is Jupiter and Uranus for me. They are conjoining in Taurus, but they also promise next year when they're going to be exactly conjoining in Taurus, blessings are going to come through. So the blessings may come through, but there's still challenges here. There's a gift that is promised, right? The gift is promised, something new. We've got the hands of a child, and we've got the sun, which is also childlike. We've got a main male. We've got the house, which is also like the Tower, but also a contract or a marriage or a business. Usually this is a very positive card in this deck, depending on what cards it's surrounded by. And we've got an official person. The official person is someone that wears a uniform. Could be someone that's making a decision, because number 22 is also a choice. It's like being at a dilemma. There are opportunities. There's hesitation though. Something to do with officiality. Could speak to legalities, speak to a decision, could speak to someone that's being advised pertaining to legalities, legal situations, possible legal divorce, a separation of, it could also be a business that's breaking down because there's been no income, no prosperity here. But there is a gift promised here. And, the house is a number 20, which is like a moment of crisis. It's like the Judgment card. And it does involve this divine masculine. The main male, which is someone maybe that's on your mind, someone that you are thinking about. Now, this may have to do with property as well. Okay, I do see challenges. I do see competition. If this is not... This could be a partnership where siblings are concerned as well, because Mercury in Virgo on Mars, Mercury is also siblings. So the official person, this could be like the King of Swords, so Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. And we've got the child, everyone, which is a new cycle, which is something new. And this can speak to the inner child as well, or this is a challenge concerning a child, a mother, a child, a change of home, a big sudden moment of change and awareness. And it's 18. 18 is also the moon. There's a journey. 10 which is like the Wheel of Fortune, an abundant journey that awaits us, but there's still challenges ahead. There's the wealthy man, Scorpio. Usually Scorpio energy is for me with this wealthy man. Could be any water sign, I suppose. Could also be an earth sign. Why do I say Scorpio? Because it's a number 13, which also is a 4. And 4, it also speaks to the home. So Cancer, the Chariot, well, the Chariot is a 7. We know 7s are spiritual numbers. 4 is the natural house of Cancer, which does speak to the past. So we do have a couple of divine masculine figures here. I don't know if this is someone becoming single, this main male making a decision. Maybe a decision based off maybe also a child or something new that's beginning. Now remember, the house could also speak to a contract, you know, a contract, a business, a home. So there's a potential here for a new journey, a new abundant journey that's opening up, and happiness, a possible new cycle. Now remember that Leo is also the child, it's the inner child. So whatever it is that we're creating here, the possibilities are very positive, with the Sun and with the Queen of Pentacles and with the child here. Let's see what the Universal Love Oracle by Tony Carmine Salerno advises today. Thank you, Spirit. Universal Heart. Let me just show you the card. Universal Heart. And remember, the Sun is the luminary. It is the king of our solar system, which brings warmth and clarity and healing and life to the universe. Universal Heart speaks to a very big heart. So we could be talking to a lot of generosity or someone that holds a position of power. I want to see what this official person, this official decision or opportunity or hesitation is. We've got the Scythe, which is a 10. We've got the flowers, the bouquet, and we've got the bear. So this is someone who does hold a position of leadership. Also someone that's protecting their children, protecting their business, protecting, I don't know, those who wait, those who are beneath. I mean, the bear speaks to leadership. It speaks to Mars in Aries, someone that needs to be very confident, someone who is in a position of power, someone who needs to be strong, a strong character, or someone needing to be strong, because someone's gone through an ending with a Scythe. This is like some sort of a cutting out. It's got to do with abundance, whether it's emotional or financial. We do have an offer on the table here. The bouquet, which is Jupiter and Sagittarius. And we've got the Tower in the reverse, which I'm not reading reversals here. So it looks like the Tower is coming down. Something that's been blocking. There have been blockages here, which these are changing now, I feel, with the Tower here that's in the reverse. And we've got a new, this is an ace, this is the rider, brand new cycle. So let's read. I want to read this Universal Heart. Stare into the face on this card. What does it reflect to you? Meditate upon this card. Hold the image in your mind and visualize the human face disappearing into a skyscape of stars and galaxies. Find the space beyond your thoughts where you have access to infinite creation. Endless possibilities open to you when you go within. Drifting in space, we can take in the light of a billion stars. Find the quiet within and let yourself drift in that space without attachment and take in the glory of your potential. And I see it as this card here. Even though it can be challenging, I feel here that this is like the warrior that's preparing to go to battle. The creativity within you is limitless, and Leo is creativity. All is possible for you. Explore the light within by choosing to bring your spark to the world. Let me show you the card once more. Okay, so maybe you want to pause the video and see what it speaks to for you. Okay, so if I can bring it up closer. There it is. So sorry about my hand shaking. So it's interesting that the word heart, universal heart, and we know Leo's generosity is universal. So you may be dealing with a Leo, you may have strong Leo in your own chart. Whatever is the case, I'm really, really pleased to see that someone is taking leadership here. We do have potential, even though we've got lots of challenges still to go, but there is a lot promised here, my dear friends. Okay, so I will leave it there. I want to thank you so much for all that you do. I'm wishing you well on this new moon in Leo. As I said, make sure that you are subscribed by pressing the notification bell. And we'll be doing a twin flame soulmate reading with a yes please for you. Now, it's either today or tomorrow, so make sure that you are being notified. Thank you for sharing, for liking, for subscribing, for commenting, and for considering joining us on Patreon. My dear patrons, a special thank you to you always, always. And we've done the new moon analysis on Patreon. I think that's about it. That's all I needed to tell you. Sending you lots of love, lots of light, and I will be in touch, okay? Much love to all of you.